Welcome back to my channel. So yeah, today I want to do a reading on Nicki Minaj and Ra Ali because I didn't know that they had a falling out at all, because Ra Ali still has her podcast or whatever it's called, her show on site, and I know that Nicki did help her get that show. Let me put this back. This is shaking this shit. Okay. So I want to know what happened with them. Like, why did they fall out? What happened? What was said? Why did Nicki Minaj and Ra Ali have a falling out? What happened? Why aren't they friends anymore? I have so many people to do, like, it's unreal. I have to do Nicki and Drake. I'm doing Remy Ma this week. Who else am I doing? I'm doing, Patty, which is Queen and Clarence's, best friend or something like that. I'm doing him. I'm doing Caitlyn Jenner. I'm doing the Kardashians and Black China because Black China is in she's in a custody battle with Rob Kardashian right now. So I definitely want to see what's going on with that. And yeah, I got a lot of things to do. And I don't know how I'm going to get them all done this week. But let me tell you something. I'm going to get it done. Why did Nicki Minaj and Ra Ali, why did they fall out? What happened? I'm going to do a 6-card spread, and, I don't know if I'm going to get new people in this video, but basically, I'll just tell you as I go with each card, which placement each card is in, because I don't want to, have to say that every single video, Ooh. Okay, I just wanted to do something a little different. I wanted to show you guys the cards, how I take them out, how I shuffle them, and everything like that. When I do these 6-card spreads, I do like to clarify them with the original tarot because it just gives me more detailed information, basically. So that's what I'm going to do right now. I'm not going to show that process just because, like, I feel like that would be redundant and nobody really wants to see that. So I usually do it off camera, but I'm going to do it on camera today. Please clarify each card. Please clarify throat chakra. Actually, this is boring, so I'm just going to clarify them. Well, I mean, it really doesn't matter. Whatever. Okay, one thing I will say is the situation was surrounded about money, but not in that way. Because I'm getting the 8 of Pentacles as the all-over energy to clarify these cards that are already out. I could already tell what's going on, what happened, but just to give me more detailed information, I love to do this because it just, I don't know, it makes the reading more bomb. You could get detailed information. And as you can see, there were 2 cards that popped out, that fell out when I was shuffling, and I put them to the side, and it's so weird because, like, I always get synchronicities in my readings, and that's a sign from spirit to me telling me that I'm on the right track, basically. So the two cards that popped out that I put to the side was Intuition and Triumph Success. And you can see 1, 2, like, that's weird. And I shuffled my cards very well. Okay, so before I get into, oh, I didn't show you guys all, wait, I did show you guys all of the energy for the, right? Let me see. Where did I put them? I know you lying, bitch. The all over energy, in this deck is the waiting game. And all over energy for the original tarot is the Eight of Pentacles, okay? So with this being the all over energy, I do get that this is Ra Ali. She is waiting for things to smooth out with her, Nicki. I feel like it's a well-deserved, like, break. Not like break, like, just momentarily, but like, I mean, severing of ties. But Ra Ali still does have hope. Yeah, look. On the bottom of the deck was Solitude. So she's definitely giving Nicki her space, but she still loves her regardless. With these two cards that wanted to pop out of the deck when I was shuffling, I'm getting that this is Ra Ali, and both of these cards are like screaming. She does have respect for Nicki because Nicki saw something in her. She saw how talented she was to invest in her, and she does appreciate that. I don't know if, and before I say this, if I'm wrong, listen, everybody can harness each zodiac energy like at any given time that we need to, okay? Sometimes I'm an Aries, you know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna pop the hell off and I'm not gonna give a damn about it, period. But I'm a Sagittarius, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, she's harnessing a lot of Aquarian energy. So she could be an Aquarius, her moon sign could be Aquarius, or she could just have prominent Aquarius influencing her natal chart, her birth chart. But that's what I'm getting really strongly. And another thing that I'm picking up, which is really weird because I didn't even get into, you know, the 6 card spread. I'm getting that she did tell Nicki, like, I don't think that you should be messing around with Kenneth. She really did view him as like trying to use her a little bit. That's what I'm getting off of these cards. And I don't think Nicki took that well. I don't think that she took that well. But yeah, like I said, listen, my mother's an Aquarius, okay? And what I found, don't get mad if you're an Aquarius, okay? What I find is that Aquarians, they do have really strong personalities, like super strong personalities. And sometimes they could be slick about their mouth, you know what I'm saying? Because they are air signs at the end of the day. But I feel like Aquarian people, Aquariuses are very intuitive because they have that water in them. Like they're the watery air sign. So if you know anything about water signs are very intuitive. Like that's like, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I said that this is Ra, because she is harnessing like major air like traits, if you get what I'm saying. Because with the intuition and then with the basically the Ace of Swords, that's telling me an intuitive air sign, which is Aquarius. So that's what I got from that. But like I said, do not drag me if I'm wrong, okay? Don't drag me. I'm just saying that's how she was coming off, and that's just telling me what type of personality she had when they were falling out. Is like an Aquarius, because I know that Aquariuses are, you know, rah-rah. No pun intended. But us Sagittarius, bitch, we're rah-rah too. So we stay ready so we don't have to get ready, period. Anyway, let's get into the spread now. Okay, y'all, the main thing that I'm getting from this spread is that Ra Ali really did or does view Nicki as a part of her family, basically, okay? And I get when this happened, when this back and forth or this argument happened, she thought that she was like entitled to give her opinion about the situation because I do feel like it did involve Kenneth Petty. She felt like she could be blunt and honest with Nicki about this situation and how she felt about the situation because she thought that they were really family. Okay, so in her greatest spiritual challenges, she has throat chakra, and that was clarified by the Queen of Pentacles and the Three of Cups. So there's a lot that she still does want to say. I will get that. But I do get that there was a lot that she said that wasn't her place to basically say, because I get that this Queen of Pentacles is Nicki, and I get this Three of Cups is Nicki, Rashida, Ali, and Brooke. And what this is telling me is she crossed a boundary that she thought that wasn't even there. Like, you know, when you, okay, let's say you have a friend, right? And you view them as an acquaintance, but they view you like, oh, you my sister. It's like, bitch, hold up now. Don't be, you can't be saying all this slick shit, basically, and think that shit is cool. Okay, I need to stop cussing. I also do get that Rod was aware that Nicki was the one that had the coin. Well, obviously, bitch, but what I'm getting from Nicki, which is weird because this is a spread about Rob. What I'm getting is Nicki's like, I'm the one with the coin, and you trying to tell me what to do. Why are you trying to tell me what to do when I got the coin? Like, mind your business. Because I do get that she did tap Nicki and was like, I don't think you should mess with this dude. I think he's just coming around because you got money now. Blah, blah, blah. That's what I'm getting, okay? And Nicki was like, bitch, I'm too solidified for you to be telling me what the hell to do. But, like, they were genuinely friends. I don't get that this was just to, like, backstab or, like, or to, like, throw shade at Remy, even though, bitch, that was going on too. We all know that they was throwing some shade, bitch, okay? Anyway, in her personal truth and inner knowing, it's triumph. And no, I didn't make this just about her. Okay, I'm sorry, I messed up. This isn't a spread just about Ra Ali. It's just that her energy is so strong right now that she's literally dominating the reading, because I asked what happened in their relationship and why they're not on good terms anymore. So, yeah. That lets you know right there that she's, like, you know, not aggressive, but she's rough, you know. She's just, and I'm not trying to be disrespectful or nothing like that. You know what I'm trying to say. Like, she's like she's an Afro female. Like, she is, y'all know what I'm trying to say. Anyway, and that was clarified by the Ten of Cups and the Five of Wands. And the Five of Wands is talking about, you know, fighting, arguing, competition. So I do get that Ra really did, and she came in strong too when she brought this communication to Nicki about how she doesn't really agree with her relationship with Kenneth Petty. She came in strong because she was like, in her mind, you're my sister, so I'm gonna, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna look out for you. I'm gonna tell you how I feel about this nigga. I don't think that he's good for you. Blah blah blah. And Nicki really wasn't hearing that shit at all. At all. What needs to be organized is stand your ground. So again, this is just clarifying what I'm already saying. Ra did come in real strong when she gave this communication to Nicki, and clarifying that is the Eight of Swords and the Ten of Swords. So she really felt like Nicki was in an Eight of Swords type of mindset on not wanting to literally dead this situation with Kenneth Petty, because she does not feel like he's the right one for her at all, okay? Like, at all. And I'm going to get into what Ra Ali thinks is the best path to take, which is right here in front of me in a second, just to clarify that clarifies what I'm talking about with these cards together, okay? She definitely feels like Nicki, like, just take the blindfold off, basically. Like, take the blindfold off and literally leave him in the past. That's what she said to her. That's what she said to her. Now, in her hidden advantages was emotional loss. And that was clarified by the hope. Bitch. Is emotional loss. And that was clarified by the hope card. So this, again, is Ra Ali's energy. She does hope. She is hoping that Nicki Minaj falls out of love with him some type of way, because she knows that when he's gone, that's when Nicki will come back to her and be cool with her again. She feels like when this happens, she is like hoping that they break up. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you, and it's not in like a petty way either. It's not in a malicious way either. It's just like she really views Nicki as her family. Period. She does not want her to get pregnant by him at all. That's what I'm getting real strong. But she's like, as long as she's with him, I know that I could never be in the picture. I know that we could never be friends again as long as he's around. And that was clarified by the King of Swords and the Chariot. So literally, these cards are just saying the same thing over and over and over again. I get that Ra Ali is the King of Swords, and I'm gonna stand by what I said earlier. She's an Aquarius, or she could be, no, I can't see her being a Libra. She could be a Gemini too. She could be a Gemini too, so I'm not gonna just say that. But anyway, I am getting, and look at this. What did I say? These two cards that came out, this intuition card is a water sign to me, because this is the High Priestess, okay? And this Ace of Swords is air sign, okay? And then you got the Chariot, which is the water sign, and you got the King of Swords, which is the air sign. So this is Ra Ali. Period, point blank, dot, okay? And she was the King of Swords in this situation. So not only was it, you know, a little blunt and a little like, okay, bitch, you could have put like a little bit of brown sugar on that bitch before you delivered it to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, she just gave her the whole yam with no butter, no motherfucking brown sugar, no syrup, none of that shit, not even marshmallows. So yeah, I'm gonna stand by what I said this whole video, because it's just clarifying it again and again and again and again and again. The best path to take, I got the Temptation card, and that was clarified by the Two of Cups and the Ace, and not the Ace, bitch. The Two of Cups and the Eight of Wands. And the Two of Cups with the Eight of Wands, literally, it could be either one or two things. It could be a new relationship that's really hitting off, but that's not what I'm getting. I'm getting that she views this relationship as just a fling, and that this too shall pass, bitch. This too shall pass, because with the Temptation card here, which is the Devil card, is telling that Ra Ali really feels like this situation that he got herself into, being with Kenneth Petty, is extremely toxic, not only financially but emotionally as well. And I'm getting a lot of phallic energy off of this Eight of Wands card, so that's telling me that she does feel like Nicki is stigmatized, and bitch, she might be, that's her business though, you know what I'm saying? We all been stigmatized before, but not me. I don't know, because these niggas out here, y'all, you know what, I gotta do a video on that too, because y'all be making it real hard for niggas out here when they come to me. Cause y'all be out here faking orgasms and shit, but bitch, not me, okay? I'm gonna tell you off rack. Excuse me, I don't know what the fuck you doing. Anyway, bitch, Nicki, whatever. This is telling me that she just views the relationship as a short time fling that will pass, and then that's when they could get their relationship back in order and they could heal their wounds. But she definitely views the relationship as toxic. And the outcome, I got mental conflict. So this is really screaming stalemate to me. But since they're not in, obviously, a relationship, this could just be a stalemate friendship. Basically not knowing what to do. Like, you know, when you get ghosted, or you ghost, you know, your lover for something that they either did or said, and you're in that like awkward phase where you didn't really break up, but you were just like, yeah, I don't know, I don't know about this, okay? Now, to clarify that, all of these cards fell on this card, all of these cards, okay? And I usually don't take this many, as clarifiers. The Spirit told me to take all of them because it tells a story. So the first card is the Page of Swords, and the Page of Swords is my spying card. It's also my talking shit behind people back card. But it's also talking about somebody that comes in with communication after they have studied and researched the situation. So I get that this is Ra Ali. If this bitch is not an Aquarius, then I'm gonna be fucking shocked. Period. Period. Because this is her again. Then the Six of Pentacles. The Six of Pentacles is talking about, literally, you can see what it's talking about. It's talking about not only balance, but giving and taking and receiving and and giving. Yeah. I do get that this is Nicki Minaj, and bitch, this is about money. Period. She came to her like, this nigga is here for your money. Like, I don't know. Then I got the King of Cups, the Seven of Wands, and the Nine of Wands. Okay, the Seven of Wands is talking about standing your ground. And we got this card when I pulled what needs to be organized. Okay, so this card is talking about standing your ground, and the Nine of Wands is talking about like battle weary, like after the battle has been fought and you're tired, but you still want to like reach out and see if there's something still there, like something still there. That's what I'm getting. Like you see how he looks, like, okay, like I know that this was an obstacle, but like, are we good now, bitch? Type of thing. Another thing that I'm picking up is there was a water sign male, period. Yeah, period. There was a water sign male that Ra Ali told like Nicki's business to a little bit. And I get that she did this because she was hurt about the situation and how Nicki handled the situation when she came to her, telling her how she does not approve of Kenneth Petty. And Nicki didn't like that. First of all, what I'm getting, Nicki didn't like when Ra Ali came to her talking about her money shit. Cause she's just like, bitch, this is my bag. This is look, see, this is my bag. I don't understand why you like. What are you talking about, bitch? Nicki wasn't having it. But I do get that Ra Ali views the situation as, oh, okay, me and my sister are fighting right now, and as soon as she's over this dude, we're gonna be cool again. And I get Nicki is just like, nah, you a snake. Period. Like, you're a snake. Period. Like, I don't do that shit. So yeah, let's see if. Ooh, okay. Let's see. Look what just popped out. Thank you, Spirit. Awareness and universe telling me that I was on point with everything. If you want a personal reading, check my description box for all the services that I provide. Oh, look, love begins. I am gonna pull to see if they are going to, settle their differences and stuff like that. So let's see. Is Ra Ali and Nicki Minaj gonna become friends again? That just flew out. Yes. Yes, they want to. Okay, this flew out. Victory and success and love begins. So yes, I do think that they're gonna, hash things out. But then again, mental conflict came out. So it's still that stalemate energy. One of them needs to like break the silence. And they're just so headstrong that it's just like, it's gonna be hard. But yes, I do get that they are going to settle their differences, because at the end of the day, Nicki is very forgiving, period. And I get that Ra Ali loves her genuinely, no matter what was said or whatever. It's just, you have a falling out with your good bitch, and it is what it is. Okay, one more question. I know. I always say that I'm not gonna like do long readings, then I end up doing long readings. I want to know how Remy Ma felt when Ra Ali and Nicki linked up. Ooh. Look, sacrifice. Let's see. How did Ra Ali feel about the situation when Nicki and not Ra Ali. How did Remy, bitch, all these R's. How did Remy feel when Nicki Minaj and Ra Ali linked up? And she was in her video. Do y'all remember that shit? That shit was so iconic, bitch. I gagged the whole month. I think the whole year, bitch. Shanae, you a fraud committing perjury. I got before and after pictures of your surgery. I took you to her doc, but you don't look like rock. Left the operating table, still look like nah. Bitch. Every single time a bitch had something to say to me, I was like, bitch, do you not know that I will get your ex enemy, your ex friend enemy, and put her in a music video on Facebook? Don't do that. Oh, the Harmony card came out. Ew, shut your ass, Remy. She's such a hater. She's like, oh, birds of a feather flock together. You're the bird. We ain't gonna get into her. We are not gonna get into her. How did Remy feel when they linked up? This is gonna be some tea, bitch. How did Remy feel when Minaj and okay. All of her energy is disruption, which is a tower card. So she was hurt. Let's see what else. Oh, ooh, ooh, bitch! Shut your mouth! Shut your mouth, motherfucker! Shut your mouth, bitch! Shut your motherfucking mouth, bitch! Ooh, bitch, you was tight. Okay, I'm sorry. I need to get real professional. What's on the bottom of the deck? Shadow. Ooh, bitch, she was tight. Okay, the first card was heartache and loss. So she was really hurt about the situation, and I get that she was shocked too. Like, bitch, when the curtain. Okay, this is on the bottom of the deck. The shadow. Bitch, in that video, when the curtain pulled back and you saw, and the camera turned to the corner, bitch, you remember that? And go watch the video. No frauds. And the camera turned, and the curtain, and it turned. Y'all remember? Bitch, she was pissed. She was shocked. She was super shocked. She was super shocked. She was hurt as fuck because I get that her relationship with Ra Ali was really genuine. I get that she really, really loved her and she viewed her as a sister. Period. Then she got okay. Then she got stand your ground. So she was really trying to put on the front to the world like it didn't bother her. But her inner knowing was like, yeah, oh, okay, oh, okay, oh, okay. She was hurt though. She was super hurt. She was super tight. She was super tight. When I tell you she was super tight, she was super tight. She was super tight. She was super tight. And I do get that Pap was there for her during that time though. You know what? The next video that I'm going to post is probably going to be the Remy Ma video since I'm all up in the energy now. Even though, well, I don't know. I don't know. Should it be Nicki and Drake or should it be Remy? I don't know, bitch. What you think? Alright, bye, y'all.